Alrighty then. So I seen what happened with the Detroit Lions in the final play of the game with Amon-Ra St. Brown. The refs will never be your friend in Detroit. Let me tell y'all, I think a lot of y'all don't understand this. The NFL does not want the Detroit Lions, any Detroit team, to win a championship, okay? We've already talked about the reasons why I believe why I won't be the dead horse dead, right? That was no pass interference. We've seen many receivers do that same thing in zone coverage and that not be called in the middle of the game, at the end of the game, in the beginning of the game. How many times we see these dudes do these back shoulder throws and do push-offs harder than that? Let me say that first and foremost. How many times have we seen these guys push off on back shoulders? We've seen these receivers push off. That's in zone coverage. That push was not going to determine whether Amon-Ra got open or not. We've seen a lot worse. Let's just keep it a beam, right? But the referees is not your friend. No matter what game you win as a Detroit Lion, as a Lion fan, it's evident that the league does not want the Detroit Lions to win anything. It's evident. I talked about that in one of the videos I did about the schedule. Look how they did the schedule. You had a murderer's row of games. You started the season off at Green Bay, Chicago, 2 divisional games. You also at Green Bay, at, Cincinnati, at Baltimore, at Philadelphia, at Washington. Every big game you had this year, you was at, outside of the division. You was at Baltimore, at Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? At Green Bay early in the season, at Philadelphia, at Washington. Let's keep it real. For a team to get 15-2, they make sure you on the road. You on the road versus every top adversary you had. You just get at home versus Tampa. So I'm just telling y'all that right now. It's probably beneficial for the mental health of sports fans in Detroit if the Lions leave the city of Detroit. I really believe that. They should go to Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. They should go somewhere else. I'm dead ass serious. I know people laughing when I say this, but they can go to be in the North Carolina Panthers and South Carolina can have the Lions. I think it's beneficial that way because there's no way the Lions are sorry. Ever since I've been born, they've been sorry. And the minute they win of their first division title since it's been the NFC North, they have the highest ticket price. They have the highest ticket price. Oh, damn, you can't even bust a left right here. That's crazy. So she about to be mad at me. You probably about to hear some horns. I figured that you should be able to make a left turn right there, but you can't. But yeah, let me continue going on though. But I know, I'm sorry. I ain't mean it, Becky. But yeah, back to the serious note. They ain't gonna let you win, and the refs are not your friends, bro. The refs are not the Detroit Lions friends. Martha or Sheila or Mr. Ford in this grave is not your friend. I keep telling y'all that these people are not your friends. Nobody sits there. The Fords are wealthy. What do you get out of it? What do you get out of it by raising the ticket prices up? What do you get out of it by raising the ticket prices up on the poor fans of Detroit? What do you get out of it? I'm dead ass serious. What do you get out of it? You raise them ticket prices so fucking high. Highest in the league. Okay, you gonna reinvest the money into the team? And then if you think about it, they got a cheap head coach and they got a cheap GM. It just so happened to work out. Didn't say, hey, let's get the GM, let's pay the GM, right? And he can pick his own head coach. No, they picked the GM and then outside of his selection, they picked the head coach. They just do shit dumb. With Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell still hella fight at their jobs, it was pure luck. Let me say it again, it was pure luck. So you don't have the support of your ownership. She caught lightning in a bottle. Let me tell you that. She caught lightning in a bottle with Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell. That was luck. That was fucking luck. And I stand on it. That was luck. That was luck. That was pure luck. But the rest will never be your friends. You wanna know why people don't want to come get drafted to the Lions and play for the Lions? The NFL, if they did an investigation, the Lions would have the Sheila probably, or whatever the broad name is, Sheila probably in on it too. You know what I'm saying? They have an I don't even know what to call it. I'm so fucking angry after yesterday. They have a conspiracy. That's the best way I can put it. I feel like it's stronger than a conspiracy. But they have a conspiracy against the Detroit Lions, bro. Against the city of Detroit, they definitely have a conspiracy, right? They sit here, they let us be terrible all these years. We don't get the benefit of the doubt. None of that, bro. The Lions ain't gonna never win because NFL don't ever want to let the Lions win. I'm telling you that right now. The NFL don't want to let the Lions win. Sheila don't want the Lions to win. All they doing is stringing y'all aside. Ain't no way yesterday that was pass interference. Let me keep that a bean. Ain't no way that was pass interference, bro. After I've seen people push off on back shoulders, I've seen way bigger push offs than that, and you call that in that moment, that's malarkey, and that's my opinion. That's my opinion. That wasn't enough to warrant a pass interference. I'm telling you that right now. That wasn't enough to warrant a pass interference. And people may disagree with me. And I'm fine. And I heard with Jalen Ramsey, the Steelers ain't going nowhere, no way. The Lions, how did they get beat? They got beat because of injuries. But then again, guess what? Every year, it's the same shit. Every year, it's the same shit. I say that again and again. So we can't use injuries as a mistake. But what I will say is the refs will never be your friend. Especially when you talk about, basketball and football, you ain't getting no friends from the refs. Think about all the bad calls they done did in the city of Detroit. We gonna have to kidnap a ref, and I say that jokingly. We got to kidnap a ref around this bitch, but like I continue to tell y'all, man, we ain't got no allies in the city of Detroit. When Detroit win championships, it's not like LA or New York win championships or the popular destinations. It's not like when they win championships. Not at all. It's not like when they win championships. When we win championships with Detroit, we earned it. We earned it. So it is what it is, or it is what it ain't. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, wherever I'm producing content at. But remember that when we get championships in the city of Detroit, they're earned. And I guarantee if they open up an investigation on sports, bro, if they open up a real investigation on sports, I guarantee you it. I bet my bottom dollar you're going to see nothing but corruption. Nothing but corruption. And they don't want Detroit to win. And I'm going to say this real short, simple, and sweet because it rubs people the wrong way. But they don't want to see Detroit win the championship because Detroit it turned from a white city to a black city. That's it. That's what gentrification is about. And I'm not saying they wrong about gentrification. Because if you don't take care of your neighborhood, you don't vote in your neighborhood, you don't deserve to have your neighborhood. So y'all already know I'm fair. You know what I'm saying? But hit the link in the description, the link tree. Find me everywhere there. Peace.